On the night of May 8 and 9, around 300 to 400 drones crossed into Indian airspace from Pakistan. These drones were not ordinary drones. Most of them were Turkish-made and were used to target both civilian and military locations across India's western borders. The Indian government called this large-scale intrusion a serious threat and addressed the matter in a special press conference. According to Indian officials, the drones were used to test India's air defense systems and to gather intelligence. The Indian military acted quickly and managed to bring down many of these drones using different methods. Forensic experts began studying the remains of the drones. Early reports showed the drones used were Aces Guard Songar models made in Turkey. The fact that these drones were made in Turkey has raised serious concerns in India. It brings Turkey's role into focus during this tense situation. Many are asking why a NATO country like Turkey isn't directly helping Pakistan during such a sensitive time. What's more troubling for India is that Turkey has not condemned the deadly terror attack that happened in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir just days before this drone incident. That attack killed several civilians, including tourists. While many countries expressed their condolences and stood with India, Turkey did not. Instead, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan met with Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif just hours after the terror attack. This meeting sent a strong message. Shehbaz Sharif even thanked Turkey for its strong support, especially on the Kashmir issue. Erdogan has a history of backing Pakistan's side when it comes to the Kashmir conflict, which adds to India's worries. It was also reported that soon after the Pahalgam terror attack, Turkey sent military support to Pakistan. 6 Turkish aircraft landed in Pakistan carrying weapons and military equipment, according to some reports. Turkey denied this, saying the planes landed only for refueling, but satellite and global tracking data confirmed that Turkish C-130 military planes were indeed present. In addition to this, Turkey sent a naval warship named TCG Baykada, a corvette-class ship, to Pakistan's Karachi port. While Turkey called it a routine visit, Pakistan called it a sign of goodwill between the two countries. For India, this looked like another step in Turkey's increasing military partnership with Pakistan, especially during a time of high tension. The situation became even more serious after India launched Operation Sindoor. This was a military action in which India carried out precision strikes on terror camps and infrastructure inside Pakistan, and Pakistan occupied Kashmir. While most of the world stayed neutral or backed India's right to self-defense, Turkey once again stood by Pakistan. President Erdogan even made a public statement describing India's strikes as an attack on civilians and expressed his prayers for the people of Pakistan. This strong support from Turkey to Pakistan has made it clear that Turkey is not just a silent observer. Over the years, Turkey has been giving both moral and military support to Pakistan. In the year before this incident, Pakistan officially purchased Turkish weapons worth $5.16 million. But the real support goes beyond just purchases. Turkey has given Pakistan some of its most advanced drones, like Bayraktar TB2 and Akinci, which are capable of long-range surveillance and even carrying weapons. Besides drones, Turkey is also helping Pakistan improve its naval strength. It is providing 4 Milgam-class warships to Pakistan. 2 of these warships, PNS Khyber and PNS Babur, were built in Istanbul and already handed over. The other 2, PNS Tariq and PNS Badr, are being built in Karachi with Turkish support. This growing defense partnership is seen by many as a sign of a deeper alliance between Turkey and Pakistan. Their friendship is not just about trade or culture, it now includes sharing advanced military technology and standing together politically, especially against India. Turkey also continues to support Pakistan's narrative on Kashmir, even though it goes against international norms and India's position. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan expressed full support to Pakistan during the war. He said Turkey would always stand with Pakistan in both good and bad times. This public and military support has deeply upset India. Many Indians feel betrayed because India helped Turkey during its 2023 earthquake. Under Operation Dost, India had sent relief and rescue teams to Turkey, saving lives and offering humanitarian help. Now, people in India feel Turkey has not returned the favor and instead supported a country involved in terrorism against India. India did not stay quiet. The Indian government and civil society responded in several strong ways. First, the Indian government took action against Turkish media. On May 14th, it blocked the X account of TRT World, Turkey's state-run media outlet, for spreading fake news and supporting Pakistani propaganda. Although the ban was later lifted, it sent a clear message that India would not tolerate anti-India misinformation. On May 15th, India went a step further by canceling the security clearance of Celebi Airport Services India. Celebi is a Turkish company providing aviation services like ground handling and cargo at major Indian airports including Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad. Without security clearance, Celebi cannot operate in India. This move caused Celebi's shares to fall sharply and created a big loss for the company. Celebi has now gone to court, challenging the decision and saying that the reasons given by the Indian government are unclear. Alongside government actions, Indian trade leaders and business groups also decided to hit back. On May 16th, over 125 top Indian trade leaders met in Delhi at a conference organized by the Confederation of All India Traders. They declared a full boycott of Turkey and Azerbaijan. The boycott covers travel, trade, business partnerships, and cultural exchanges. This is a serious step because it affects many parts of the relationship between India and Turkey. Trade between India and Turkey is not huge, but still important. Between April 2024 and February 2025, India exported goods worth $5.2 billion to Turkey. In the same period, India imported goods worth $2.84 billion from Turkey, which is just 0.5% of India's total imports. Still, Turkish businesses stand to lose. A lot if the boycott continues. Some industries have already felt the impact. For example, the marble trade has taken a big hit. India imports about 14 to 18 lakh tons of marble every year from Turkey, worth around $350 million. This is nearly 70% of India's total marble imports. But after the conflict, Indian marble traders in Udaipur stopped importing from Turkey. They have promised to promote local Indian marble instead. This shift will hurt Turkish marble exporters who relied heavily on the Indian market. And it looks like India will not forget who stood by it during hard times and who stood against it. Now, what are your thoughts on the current situation? Make sure to write it down right now. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well.